letters on Blasted or Stash It on Friday night. We got the trifecta tonight. Paul has got some work stuff going on. At least that's what he tells us. It's probably just another booty call he's headed out to. That's what Mike said in the chat. So we'll go ahead and jump in with Mike, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, with your quote for the night.
Let's check the chat first. Oh, no one's in there. All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Too. We have you guys. So.
My quote is actually not from a movie, not from a TV show. It's from a fellow YouTuber. It's from a fellow YouTuber because
it's from some guy that I met in the liquor store on Friday night.
No. And the quote is, "Happy birthday, Antichrist. Please don't kill me."
I have no clue.
No, but really? Oh man, it made me laugh so much. And that, well, you guys won't get it then. It's actually from Cat Ren Figures. She was showing her haul video from New Comic Book Day, and she had already read Baby Teeth, and apparently there's the date on the when the Antichrist was born is the same date as it came out. So she was like, all in her innocent little face, "Happy birthday, Antichrist. Please don't kill me. I lost it."
No, I didn't see that one. And jump on to you, Trinity.
Okay, mine is not a comic book movie, but it's a cult classic, or at least in my eyes it is. It's better to be dead and cool. No, it's better to be dead and cool than alive and uncool.
Oh, that sounds so familiar, too.
This is a 90s movie.
It's better to be dead and cool and alive and uncool.
Yep. Better to be dead and cool than alive and uncool.
As soon as you say it, I'm going to know what it is, too. I'm lost, though.
I don't even know if this was a big movie for a lot of people, but it was for me. I've watched it like probably about 1 million times.
Havoc Comics is in the house. Our only viewer.
Yeah.
Love me some Havoc.
Go ahead there, Jeremy. What is it?
Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
God dang, I knew it. God, that is a good. I love that movie too. That is a very cult classic. I've seen that movie. I don't know how many times.
Dang it, Harley! My quote was almost, "Dang it, Harley! If you were shooting for crap, you wouldn't get a whiff." Except he uses the words, you know.
So when that movie came out, that was actually set in the future, and now we are past that point in that future episode. So I think that's kind of interesting. Okay, mine's kind of long here. I'm gonna try.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah, no, she not really. With some wild, 8-foot tall maniac crouching neck taps the back of your favorite head up against a barroom wall, and he looks your crooked eye in the crooked eye and says, "If you paid your dues, you'd have stared that big sucker right back in the eye." And you remember where old Jack Burton always says a sign like that? "If you paid your dues, Jack, yes sir."
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes sir. That's it. Big Trouble Little China.
I was going to say The Matrix.
It's hard to say with Jack Burton, no. But okay, so we'll go ahead and jump into what do you say, Jeremy?
You mean The Rock?
No, it better not be The Rock. The rumor that The Rock is supposed to be doing a remake for Big Trouble in Little China. I'll never go to the movies again. So we'll jump in with Mike with your first book for the night.
Super Sarah Stuff is in the house. What's up, Sarah? Glad you could join us. Thank you for not seeing The Mummy tonight.
Did that come out tonight?
I heard. I think so. I heard it's bombing too.
Yeah,
it can't compete with Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman was amazing.
Let's just get Hysteria out of the way. Let me.
The Def Leppard album.
Find it. Yeah.
Pour some sugar on me, Jeremy.
Armageddon.
That's a different video. Aim High Comics just popped in here.
What's up, Aim High? What's up, Havoc and Super Sarah?
Isn't
so this is Hysteria
on that album?
What? I don't know.
I thought Pour Some Sugar Me was on Hysteria's album. That album. Sorry, I
think
digress.
it is.
Go ahead, Mike. Sorry to interrupt you.
The Divided States of Hysteria. So basically, the author of this book took everything wrong with the United States, in his opinion, and threw it into a comic book. He took political shit, blacks killing whites, whites killing black. Man, I don't want that shit in my book. This was a blast, and yeah, so.
I don't think anybody else
Where's
read
pick
that
of the
book
week
either.
right here? Now,
Turn of the week, right off the bat.
Turn of the week, right off the bat.
Preferably off Negan's bat, but
Okay, then, Jeremy, what's your first book?
okay. Well, since Mike picked the turn of the week to go first, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of my picks of the week. That's right. I said one
A lot
of
of good
them.
books next week.
And let's go ahead and get it out. This book's sold out everywhere. I know. It's done. I think they announced like the day it came out that it was going to second print, and that's Batman 24. If you haven't read it yet, and I'm sorry, I'm about to spoil it for you, but
You spoiled the hell out of that. You go right ahead.
Well, it's spoiled for everybody because it's been in every headline about the book. Batman asked in the very last panel, asked Catwoman to marry him. So I
just got goosebumps again.
I cried. I loved this book because it was like kind of deals with the aftermath of the Buttons storyline where his daddy told him not to be Batman anymore, and the whole book is basically a conversation between him and Gotham Girl, and she's got over what Psycho Pirate did to her and all this kind of stuff. So she was kind of asking him like, what should she do? Should she use her powers, or should she just like not use her powers? But the more if you know anything about Gotham Girl, the more she uses her powers, it's going to kill her. And she was basically asking him what she should do. But yeah, it's a great book. That's my pick of the week. Definitely a stash. I mean, it's the back. So.
I think it's a stash as well. I do like that. Before another Cat and Bat book, they had you have the Tim Sale variant.
I got the David Finch.
Oh, okay. I thought you had the Tim Sale variant too. They did that throwback to when they first met, and they were kind of like slipping back and forth. Oh, I saw you on a boat, I saw you in the street, or whatever. And I do love that when Batman was saying he first caught her, he took the diamond and gave it back. He actually bought that diamond that she had stolen that first time they met, and used that for the ring. That to me, that was really cool. I thought that was a really cool callback to the other story.
That was a great touch.
But I'm actually surprised you like this one, Jeremy, because you didn't like the one where he was talking about Batman when he was younger, and so I didn't think you would like this one as much as you did, because it has more of that personal kind of feels, not just Batman, it's more of his life. But I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of went back and read that book again and kind of looked at it in a different light. Yeah, I mean, it's different than the Batman that I know and love, but I mean, what I didn't like about it was that he made Batman suicidal, and I don't think that belongs in a Batman book. But this gives the hope that, if she says yes, what if she turns and quits being a cat burglar and becomes a hero, part of the Bat family?
Yeah. But that's definitely a stash for me, and I look forward to it. But she hasn't said yes, though. We don't know if she said yes.
Yeah, if she says yes.
So we'll find out maybe next issue, or maybe they'll hold off a little bit longer for that. But Mike, what's your take on Batman 24?
Awesome. Basically, the whole book, like Jeremy said, is Gotham Girl questioning Batman about his life, about why he does what he does. Would he go back to being normal? And he's like, no. And then at the end, he pops the question to Selina, or Celine, whatever her name is. Now, do you guys hope she says yes and they continue with the story?
Yes.
I think so.
like I was watching Drew Manchu's video and he didn't like it, so I was just wondering your guys' opinion. Yeah, I hope they continue. I think it'd be interesting him actually having a wife, and a shout out to Tat's Comics who popped in here. So good to see Tat in here.
Yeah.
A fellow Oregonian. I bet you.
Also, Comically Flawed popped in too. What's up, y'all?
Oh yeah, Comically Flawed popped in here. What's up, guys?
So Tat,
yes, this is a hard stash for me. Not my pick of the week though.
what was your take on having two different artists doing the pages?
You know what? I didn't even notice.
It's Clayman. Supposedly, this is like David Finch's last book on the Batman. He's going on to something else. Yeah, Clayman's going to take over. I wish I would have known that sooner because Clayman was in Dallas Fan Expo and I would have got his autograph. But yeah, I dug it.
Because it essentially is talking about two different stories. You know, why Batman's continuing to be a superhero. He says he's not a superhero, but and then what he's going to do with his personal life. You know, I think it does all relate back to the Button and the outcome of that. I'd seen his dad, and his dad telling him he doesn't have to be Batman. You know, you're. So I think that's how that plays in. Real quick for Tat. See, fellow Oregonian, you drink peace tea there, Tat? Because they're making fun of me on here because I'm Oregonian and I apparently smell like patchouli. And Havoc Comics just retracted a message. What did it say? Okay.
All right.
I guess this is...
Rashawn, the Amazing Geek, just popped in there. He said, what's up, everyone who just watched the Black Panther teaser? I seen it. Movie looks amazing. So
I haven't seen it yet.
Can I get my tablet and use it instead of texting? Because the phone won't charge.
Okay, fine. Sorry, my offspring are giving me problems.
Get the Switch.
Oh, that's right. He's going to say that or something else. Okay, so my first book, and I will start off with a book that nobody else read. Jazz Maynard. So I picked this book up. I don't know. This is by is it Lion Forge? Is that who the publisher is on this? I'm not really. If you read the synopsis on this book, this guy is a trumpet player. Lion Forge and Magnetic Collection. He's a trumpet player, but he has a particular set of skills that it's essentially I'm trying to think of a trumpet playing movie and Taken. So he has this certain skills. His sister's been kidnapped and into the sex slave. But the art's really pointy. You know, it seems like their chins, their jaws, and stuff like that are really. Check it out there. I wasn't a fan of the art. I'm not definitely a fan of the story either, and it doesn't grab me enough. You know, he's been gone for a while, and he's coming back and finding his sister, finding his friend. These people from New York end up following him back, and but yeah, it's a blast for me. I mean, it was cool to check it out, but it's a blast. So we'll jump into Mike, and what's your next book?
Let's do Guar's Orgasm Again, right there, baby. Just first off, if you're not familiar with Guar, before you buy this book, go Google them or YouTube them. And if you like what you see there, this is exactly what you're going to get in the book. Flying penises and aliens from outer space and all kinds of crazy shit. This book opens with a basic story about how Guar came into existence, blah, blah, blah. It's not winning any awards anytime soon, but it put a smile on Grandpa's face. So this was
Is that your pick of the week?
That is not my pick of the week.
Dog.
I think we'll probably end up skipping right over Jeremy because I don't think you picked this book up.
No, I didn't pick that book up.
I did. I know who Guar is. I never listened to him. I mean, they're always a little weird little too weird for my taste. I tried reading this book. I couldn't tell where it was going. I think it was just too much going on in the pages, and I just couldn't figure out the characters and the storyline. So I didn't even finish the book. So this is one of the turds of the week for me. So
Mike, is Guar the band that used to sing that song, little pig, let me in?
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
green. That's green jelly.
Okay.
The uncanny Kyle Walker hopped in here. He said, "How are you guys, the Blasted Crew?" And we're just doing our thing. I think a couple of us are getting sick. I don't feel too good. I know Dave's got a sore throat, but we're rolling with it.
We're doing what we can. We're missing Paul tonight, so no F Marvel tonight. So, Trinity, what's your second book?
My second book is we'll go ahead and go with Iron Fist #4. And it's a stash for me. I liked it. I'm liking the storyline so far. I think, if I'm not mistaken, did you guys reading this book? Did y'all read it?
Mm-mm.
I haven't picked it up since after issue 2. Did you get the Mary Jane variant?
No.
God damn it! I missed that one too.
Oh, the one I got was just cover A because I pre-ordered it months ago.
Oh yeah.
So I just got the regular variant, but I liked it. At the end of the book, he finally gets the Iron Fist back. Because if you've been reading the book, like last issue, the guy that was guiding him around all the different islands, some guy was trying to sabotage him and sent them guys there, and they killed the guy that was his guy and made it look like he done it. Like he wakes up because they poisoned him, knocked him out, and he wakes up in this little hut, and this guy's like nursing him back to health and tells him he wants him to get back full health. And then once he gets up and starts putting on his suit, like, I got to go finish this and everything. Well, the guy, reveals to him, kicks him out, literally kicks him through a wall and, reveals that he's one of the next people that he's supposed to fight. And then some other guy shows up. He has to fight 2 guys at one time. And it's they're the next 2. And then, at the end of it, he, does some kind of move and, takes that dude's chi and gets his Iron Fist back. And the last panel is him standing there with his fist on fire, and he says, "Now take me to the council." So it's got me excited to see what's coming up.
We got a superstar in the house. Big E's Comics just popped in here. What's up, Big E?
Yeah.
Good to see you hanging with us. Airborne Sapper also popped in here.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
So I couldn't even get past the first one because the first Iron Fist, he was having performance issues. It seemed like a big comic book for Viagra. It's he's a middle-aged guy. He's having performance issues. I don't know. I just couldn't get past it. So I didn't. No, man. It's something to do with the way Kunlun is right now. Because basically, I haven't read none of the stuff before this, so I don't know what led up to it. But they say that the guy that was over him going into fighting the dragon or whatever, the guy that he was supposed to fight to be the champion or whatever, was basically a robot, and this guy was deciding who was going to be the next Iron Fist. It was kind of rigged. Because he's supposedly he's the second one to be not from of the Chinese or Asian descent or whatever to get in there and become the Iron Fist. So he's kind of he's been away from Kunlun because he left, and he's disconnected with his chi's all messed up. And he can't get the Iron Fist anymore because he's disconnected from Kunlun. Something's going on with Kunlun. I'd lose my chi if I was disconnected from Kunlun too.
Yeah.
So I guess without Paul here, it's not hitting on all 8 cylinders.
Yeah,
and I can't even drink tonight.
You're drinking that hippie water. So.
I'm drinking the hippie water. So my turn. Right, my turn. Let's go with Darth Vader #1.
Oh yeah.
This actually was a really good book. I don't know if I've ever read any other Star Wars books other than the movie adaptations. The art was really well done, I think, in here. But it takes off. It's actually right after he kills Padme, and it's talking about how he gets to get his first lightsaber in his ship. Very, very good, very badass. I mean, he's just like kicking these dudes' ass. I mean, you find out his ship's been stolen, and he finds the guys, and this is. But it was a really good action. I wish he actually would have picked up a little bit sooner in the issue, but it was really good. You know, Vader being a badass. I'm not too sure. I like the second little story in there. There was more of a comical kind of story. But Vader is definitely a stash for me. Probably close to my pick of the week.
Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, this was close to my pick of the week as well. Like you said, Dave, takes place after Episode 3, right after Darth Vader loses his ship. Where he finds out Padme died.
So this is
the Emperor.
This is between Episode 3 and A New Hope.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and basically the Emperor asked him about his lightsaber, and he said he lost it in a fight with Obi-Wan, and the Emperor basically tells him how to make a new one and drops him off on his planet to. Apparently, he's going to look for the lightsaber, and like you said, Dave, some bandits steal his ship, and he goes and fucks them up. And just great Star Wars stuff in this book. So this is a major stash for me.
Yeah, if you liked Vader at the end of the last Star Wars, the Force Awakens, this is the Vader you get in here too. This is badass. No, not Rogue One. It was the Force Awakens one with Rey in there. With Vader at the end of it. Is it Rogue One? It is Rogue One. You're right. I'm sorry.
Where's my Captain Kirk?
Sorry. I'm tired. So it is Rogue One. I'll shut my pie hole and move on.
Shut your funko mouth.
Did you read that, Jeremy?
No, I meant to, but when we were in the pre-show and you mentioned it, I was like, that's the one I didn't. I plan on going to read it, but.
What's your it's all Mike's turn. What's your next book, Mike?
Let's do Iceman #1. A book.
No, you can do that all by yourself because I ain't read that crap.
That everybody was hesitant to get. SS Comic Reader just popped in. He said, "What's up, everyone?" All right. This book. Shut up. How to Make a Red Biggie's Comics said that issue answered a huge question for Star Wars fans: how to make a red lightsaber because of the kyber crystals don't come in red. So yeah, cool. I never knew that too, and so it was pretty cool to find that out. But anyway, Iceman #1. This book opens in Xavier's mansion or institute, whatever they're calling it nowadays, and Bobby is on his laptop. Checking out a singles website, and I was like, oh God, here we go. But then, but it quickly veers from that and introduces us to the other Iceman, the younger version, the time-displaced Iceman, and they're actually training and, feeling each other out, not in that kind of way.
Whoa, this is a teen book, Mike.
Yes, he actually gets a text from his mom that his dad had a heart attack, and he goes there, and we learn that his parents don't know he's gay, but they really don't like him being a mutant, which we kind of saw when he was in one of the first X-Men movies. But then all of a sudden, a purifier attacks the hospital. He's looking for. There's another mutant in there, but of course, Iceman's there, and he saves the day. Blah blah blah. Basically, Iceman makes him his bitch, and not in that kind of way either. what's cool is the mutant he saved. I don't know if she's gonna amount to anything, but she could turn her spit solid, so she can make it like a knife or something. But might be a first appearance right there. But I actually, it wasn't that bad as I thought it would be. So this was a stash for me. Will I be picking up issue 2? Probably not, because Iceman isn't, high on my favorite mutant list. But
I just have to say, I wouldn't be me without saying I have to question your motives for reading that book, considering the book that's in the background.
What, the Walking Dead gay pride one?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't see a lot of people having this book. I know Drew Man, you picked it up, but I thought it was a pretty cool cover.
If it wasn't for ICSS comment readers said, notice Poopy Paul isn't in the panel tonight.
No, PP. Good old PP. I think, you're the one that read Iceman, so we'll jump on to Trinity. What's your next book?
My next book, okay. We'll go ahead and go with Baby Teeth #1. The book, to me, had a lot of hype building it up to it. Yeah, it was kind of meh, but I mean, I'll pick it up for the next one. Just because I'm gonna do it like I did Redneck, and Redneck picked up really big on issue 2. But I started not to pick the book up at all because it had an upside down cross on the cover of it, and that's a no for me. But
upside down cross? You mean
on
the star?
On Baby Teeth?
On the star?
Look at the T.
Oh, well, I guess I see. Where's the Kirk face palm again? Sorry, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, well, Christian, that's the first thing I zeroed in on, and I didn't get that variant either. I got the other one; it's not here yet.
Big E's is blasting Baby Teeth also.
Yeah, it had a lot of hype built up with it, but it wasn't that great to me. Havoc says it was really good. See, no. Area 51 says howdy, y'all.
What's up, Area 51?
Yeah, I picked it up too. I never was a fan of like the Rosemary's Baby. What's the other one, Mike? There's a demon child in there. Exorcist.
Omen.
Yeah, see, I never have been a big fan of those.
Dead to me.
So, and the story didn't grab me. I was hoping with being Danny Cates that because I do enjoy Redneck. I enjoyed God Country. I was hoping this might be, but the genre, I guess, of it just didn't hit me. Not something that I'm not going to pick up issue 2. So it's a blast for me. And we'll jump on the.
I don't mean I'm not saying that. Before we move along, Mike, what was the movie where the chick had the baby and it was like a monster?
That could be a number of films. That was Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby was the one where she they moved to England or something, and like the neighbors were Satanists or something. And like she was supposed to be birthing the Antichrist, but I'm talking about this. There was one where a chick, like, it was in the 80s or the 70s or something. It's an old movie where she had the baby and it came out. It was like green and had claws and stuff.
You're thinking of the TV show V?
No, I'm not thinking.
That happened in V.
Yeah, that happened in V. I don't know.
It might have been V. I don't know. Okay.
Screw Guns in the house.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen him live. He may have watched the show after it's aired, but I think it's the first time I've seen him live, or at least commenting. And Area 51 as well. You already call him out?
Yeah.
The movie is Shrek 2.
Having said the movie is Shrek 2, LOL.
Did you read Baby Teeth, Mike? Or you missed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay, so
I probably like that because Sounds interesting.
I might just have to maybe send you mine or something.
That'll work. I gotta send you guys packages out one day. Anyway.
Okay, so next book, I know we have all read this one. This is actually the end of the miniseries, and it's a pretty thick book. It's $5.99 cover price for it. Reborn issue 6. God, this actually is my pick of the week. This was badass. I love this story. I love Capullo's art. You know, and it has kind of a twist at the end of it too. I don't want to give it away because it's a really big twist. It's not as common like Batman. We can give Batman spoiler away because a lot of people read that. I don't want to give the spoiler away in this, but it was pretty badass. A great way to wrap up the miniseries, I think, and my pick of the week for that one. So, Mike.
It is also my pick of the week.
Oh, snap. Oh, boy.
Grandpa shed a little bit of a tear at the end. Good stuff. Reborn's been killing it since issue 1. Now, my question for y'all is: if you guys notice, this was book 1. Is there going to be a book 2?
Ow!
Huh?
Sorry.
Huh?
I think so. I hit my knuckle. Sorry. I think
I hope there's a book 2.
Jeremy's losing it now. Yeah, I think Jeremy had said something in chat that there was going to be a second.
Yes.
So.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't mean to jump shark here, but Big E said I missed the ball on Reborn. I'll just wait for the trade or the digital on that one. Brother, go pick up issue 1 at least if you can find it. Get 1 through 6 because they tell in the little Q&A thing after the finale of the book that they're talking to TV people to get it put on TV. They're going to put it. They had people wanting to make it a movie, and then people want to make it a TV show. And Mark Millar said that he thought it would be better as a TV show. So, Reborn the TV show, and they're doing a board game. So,
the board game.
Who plays board games?
Yeah, apparently, people still do.
Kill a fairy, lose a turn. But that's your pick of the week, Mike.
Yeah, sorry.
That is my pick of the week.
And we'll jump on to Joker Laughing Gas Trinity.
That is also my pick of the week, or one of them. I had 3 this week. It was a very hard week for me. It was very great. Yes,
triple pick.
Yeah, the Trinity pick. This was
Super Sarah stuff says we play board games.
See, y'all be hating on them board games. No, skip go and do not collect $200. Anyway. Reborn 6 was amazing. I thought it was really cool at the end of it too. I really liked in Reborn how, like, if you aren't fluent in, like if you don't read the Bible a lot, you wouldn't know this. But the main villain is actually named after the hill where Jesus was crucified. The lion that's like half dragon, half lion.
His lover.
Is Arimathea, and that's got something to do with Jesus too. But they use like biblical names like all throughout it. I thought that was really cool. Like I just picked up on that.
But this book is not religious at all.
No, it's not. It's not a religious book. But that's one thing that Greg Capullo said it appealed to him whenever they was talking about doing it. Is that how whether you're religious or whether you're not or wherever, we can all kind of agree with we don't know what's after this. They kind of like deal with that unknown. Really great book. I know, Dave, you had told me that you didn't like, was one part of the art you didn't like or something about the dude's nose.
Oh, yeah, I'll see if I can pop it up here.
It might be a spoiler panel, but.
No, I might be able to find a different one about it. This is shading on the nose seemed really weird. Let's see if we can find one.
I want to shout out Stephen Higgins, who I missed earlier. He's been putting out some SDCC videos I've been really enjoying, and we'll talk about that later. Thank you, Stephen.
So I'll try to get
for showing up tonight
with the words off. there. You see that doctor, the nurse. This is shading on the nose. Makes it seem like that she has a little cap or something getting on the big screen here. So, it just looks a little weird. Dan can't get it into focus, but yeah, it's just.
I can agree with that, but
There are a few characters that way. But
if that's the only thing you got to nitpick in a Greg Capullo book, then I'll take it.
yeah. But yeah, definitely a badass book too.
I'm very glad I got like all the covers, not all the covers, but a few of the covers for issue 1, and I got my issue 1 signed at Dallas Fan Expo, so I'm really glad I got that.
I only have 2 of the covers. I have the Jock cover.
I got that one too.
And I have the regular cover.
I got the Jock one, the regular one, and the New York City Comic Con, the sketch variant. That's also signed by Greg Capullo.
So we'll jump into Mike. What's your next book?
So earlier in the middle of the week, I had actually a review request from somebody, and that somebody is Chuck Load of Comics.
I just subbed to him too, by the way.
Yeah, he asked if I would do a review on Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 17. He dropped it a while back, and I just wanted to go over. It. So this one's for you, Chuck Load of Comics. Go sub him up, guys. He's got some good stuff going on over there. So it's only been this issue right here. It's only been a couple issues since old Miles went canoodling with Spider-Gwen.
Whoa!
Canoodling.
He was a canoodling with Spider-Gwen for the sitting in a tree storyline, which I thought was pretty good. I'm not going to get into that. But since then, Miles has revealed his secret identity to his mom, and his dad actually revealed that he's secretly working for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Well, the mom's like, fuck this, you guys are lying bastards, and just left. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She's like, I can't deal, and she left. So, and that's basically.
Wait a minute, did she really say that, or is that just Mike's?
No,
that's Mike's interpretation.
I was going to say.
Yeah. So, this book starts off right here where Bombshell, which is that chick right there, who is Miles' friend, is live streaming a video trying to get noticed. She's like a new superhero. And she hears some gunfire, and she finds out it's Hammerhead trying to do some villainous things. And they go ahead and scrap, and she gets pretty her ass handed to her pretty much. And we go to Miles, where he's depressed because he chased a purse robber into a bar, and all the people at the bar defended this purse robber, and they beat the shit out of him. And Miles had to fight back, and he was all depressed because he wiped the floor with him. He's got all that spider power and shit.
That's just to say.
And Genki's there trying to cheer him up, and he's basically telling Miles that, you know, it's okay, everybody has a dark side. And then Miles gets a text that he learns that Bombshell's been injured and is in the hospital, and he goes there. He learns that Tombstone was behind it, and he's pissed. Miles is pissed, and he goes and finds Tombstone and beats the bloody hell out of him. So I'm not going to spoil what happens at the end. If I like this direction they're going with the darker Miles, so I'm looking forward to what's going to happen next. So Spider-Man number 17 is a stash for me.
By Tombstone, do you mean Kurt Russell?
No. I think his name is Lonnie something.
Oh.
Is there a new Marvel Zombies? Kind of, sort of, but it's a manga and you got to read it all backwards and stuff.
No.
I don't think any of us are picking that up.
No. I thought one of our guests had picked one of them up and talked about it before. I I have a hard time reading forward, let alone backwards.
No, I think it was on Free Comic Book Day we got one and talked about it.
Is that what it was?
Because they gave one out on Free Comic Book Day, or at least that's what I remember being something about a manga.
Well, they have that.
I like mango.
Mango.
Mangoes?
Mango. Okay, Jeremy, what's your next book? I don't think either one of us picked up Spider-Man.
My last book of the night, and it is my third in the Trinity of picks of the week, is Deathstroke number 20. And this is if you read the Lazarus Contract, this is the epilogue to that, like what happens once that book ends. The Lazarus Contract, you kind of wonder where Slade is with being Deathstroke and all this kind of stuff. You quickly find out, and there's a big to-do at the end of it. What I thought was really cool was really weird, though. He come up out of nowhere, like, talking to people, and he was, like, quoting scripture on them. And, like, he told that one girl that's supposed to be Power Girl, she was like, she wouldn't talk to him because of something he had did in another book. And then she slammed the door in his face. She's like, you have to let me in, or you have to forgive me, or something about, you're a Christian. And she's like, what? And he said, yeah. And he quoted scripture on her, man. I was like, look at this. And like he goes on, he's like, he's telling his son to do stuff, and like he wants to make up with his son, and the son don't believe him or whatever. And he starts quoting scripture to him, and I was like, wow. But then something at the very end of the book happens, and then you like, okay, so there's a new team going to be coming. That's all I'm going to say. And yeah, it's a pick of the week from me. It's a stash, hard stash.
Are they going to be called different strokes?
What you talking about, Willis?
They'll be called the Dark Titans. So.
Okay. So my last book I think I'll talk about tonight is Ash versus the Army of Darkness, issue 0. So this takes place right after, if anybody's seen Army of Darkness, he just gets back to his own time, and there's a witch that pops into, he ends up shooting her with the shotgun he got from S-Smart. And this takes off right after that. So right here he is talking to Human Resources, and they're firing him because he didn't even purchase the shotgun he used to kill the witch with. So he's saying, I've worked here since I was from high school. I like the art well enough, but he's leaving. He's talking about leaving. And then he's sitting at home in his bathrobe, typical, Ash. And then a woman, a principal from the school, is talking about, hey, well, the witch you killed was a librarian from our school. And, a lot of other people, weird stuff's been going on. So at the end of it, he ends up saying that he's going to be a teacher at the high school.
Lord have mercy.
To try to figure out what's going on there. The only downside to this book, it's a 99-cent introductory price, but it's only like 16 pages of story, and the rest of it are freaking ads. There's some art stuff, but for other books, and I'm like, dude, really?
Who asked for a money penny book?
Well, somebody did. But this was pretty damn good. If you're a big fan of Resident Evil or Ash. I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm tired. I'm sorry. Army of Darkness, Evil Dead. If you're a big fan of Ash, this is definitely worth picking up, especially for $1. This is pretty funny.
I love Ash.
Do you know how much the books will be after that though?
Well, it says $3.99 crossed out, and it says 99 cents for the special.
Oh, okay.
So
that seems kind of cool. I might pick that up.
Like I said, if you're a fan of Evil Dead series or the Stars TV series, you'll definitely like this. And it's a stash for me. I think I'll end up picking up
Hail to the King, baby.
issue 2 or issue 1, I guess it would be, and hopefully be able to catch Bruce Campbell because he lives not far from me. Really? Yeah, he lives in Southern Oregon. So, in a little town called Jacksonville. So, in fact, that's where that one movie, My Name is Bruce, was filmed out on this property out there. It's called the Applegate out in Jacksonville. So, it's a stash for me. And that's my last book. Do we have any more last-minute books that you want to talk about, Mike, real quick before we jump into your segment?
I got a few. Secret Empire, Brave New World, #1. As you know, I like the Hydra stuff, but this really, the Namor story is doable. Shows Namor being an asshole, but the other two with featuring Giant Man and Gwenpool, they were horrible. So this was a semi-blast for me. Amazing Spider-Man #28. I'm dealing with it. Not the best stuff, but I'm dealing with it.
Was that an Alex Ross cover?
Yeah, they've been Alex Ross covers since 1.
Does he got hair coming out of his mask?
Yep, because the Green Goblin effed him up.
Okay.
Aquaman #24, still fighting over the crown. Really cool cover right here. This was a stash for me. I've been loving Aquaman since day 1. Youngblood #2 is even better than issue 1 in my opinion, so that's a stash. And Green Lanterns 24, Jessica Cruz graduates Lantern School, and Simon Baz does too, but nobody cares about that. So they're officially Lanterns now, and awesome stuff. X-Men Gold #5. We get to see the nanite Sentinels, and don't really care for the art in this book, but I'm going to keep picking it up. And Superman, what? Go ahead.
Is that the one where Ken Lashley took over? Or?
No, it's RB Silva. But yeah, it's just oh man, I wish Ken Lashley would take over.
He's supposed to be, I heard.
And last but not least, Superman #24, Manchester Black.
Okay.
We get to see a different Jonathan at the end of this book. I'm not going to spoil it, but good stuff. Good stuff.
Jeremy,
that's it.
Jeremy, you don't have any more books?
Nope, I don't have any more books.
I'll quickly go through mine. I have a few of these I haven't read yet. Mighty Mouse #1, I picked up the Neil Adams variant on that one.
The Neil Adams variant? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there. X-Men Gold #5. I haven't read that one yet. I picked up this one, and I haven't even started reading it, but I'm not sure if I should have paid the price for it. That's the 100-page spectacular Superman and Bugs Bunny. Dark Knight 3, read that. Kind of a letdown on the series. I mean, if you read the first Dark Knight and you loved it, Dark Knight 2 kind of sucked. I think this was even worse than Dark Knight 2.
Yeah.
And Walking Dead 168, read that one. This is the aftermath of the Saviors are thinking they're going to start to take over again. And Negan plays a pretty pivotal role on what happens in here. So it's a good book. And that's it for me, and that's the end of our comic portion. So we'll jump right into Spectacular Spidey Grandpa and
me? No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Shut your fucking mouth. All right, everybody knows we got the San Diego Comic-Con waves coming out. Wave 1, we'll dub this the Star Wars wave. We got a 6-inch glow-in-the-dark Supreme Leader Snoke coming out. Combat Assault Tank Trooper, Bodhi, and a Princess Leia hologram plus R2-D2 2-pack. Don't really care for any of these except for Supreme Leader Snoke, and if I see the Princess Leia, I'll grab that as well. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting a sore throat, so woo! I'm hitting puberty over here. Wave 2 is the Scott Pilgrim wave. Not a fan of Scott Pilgrim. We're getting Scott Pilgrim with the Sword of Destiny. That's limited to 2,000. A Nega Scott. He's black and white, and it's 2,500 pieces. Roxy Richter. That's I think 500 pieces, and a 3-pack Dorb of a bunch of Scott Pilgrims.
Didn't they do a Scott Pilgrim wave last year?
I don't remember.
I think they did.
They probably did.
That sucks.
Ramona Flowers as well too. Wave 3 was the Marvel wave, which to me there wasn't anything that spectacular in there.
Yeah.
We're getting a Gwenpool rock candy, a selfie stick Gwenpool. The one that I'm going to be looking forward to is the Red She-Hulk, which looks amazing. Bucky as Captain America, or Captain Bucky. Bucky as Captain America, which basically is
that's just a repaint, though.
Yeah, wearing leather chaps or something.
Perfect for Gay Pride Month.
Exactly. And then Tony Stark holding the Iron Man helmet, which, yeah. Walgreens is getting another Star Wars exclusive, and that's Clone Commander Cody. And last but not least, new to the specialty series, we're getting a Mark I Iron Man Dorb, which, whatever. But you know me and the Masters of the Universe, we're getting a Man-at-Arms pop. So I will be getting that.
That's a specialty series, ain't it?
Yep, that's a specialty series, so they'll be a little harder to find than usual. As far as pops this week, I did pick up one, and that is the Walgreens exclusive Joker.
Oh, wow.
And that's it. That's all I got. I also got, if you could see up there, the Legend series. Walgreens actually had a Venom sitting right in front, and I snagged that up real quick because I didn't have it. So I don't know. Do you guys get anything?
I didn't get nothing.
I didn't get anything either. But I do have a question for you. You think that they're running out of ideas for the Marvel pops?
You
or
think?
the DC comic pops? Oh, I mean, I'm just a question. I mean, they got to be cutting down.
Why are we the question I have is, why are we doing Tony Stark holding the Iron Man mask? I mean, we just had Tony Stark in the Spider-Man Homecoming.
It's basically the same pose. He's just got a
same.
Yeah.
I am so jealous of Super Sarah right now. She got all the Borderlands pops this week. I need to go shopping. I need to get some money. But anyway, and Bucky is Captain America.
That's
I mean, and selfie stick Gwenpool.
Yeah.
I'll get the Gwenpool rock candy because, yeah. But the Red She-Hulk is the best out of those. I mean, they could have done so much more. I don't know.
I'm actually I'm not picking up any more pops until I'm actually trying to sell some of my pops that I have now to buy a key book that I want. So, but yeah, the only pops that I'll be having come in are I still have the DC box coming in, so whenever that comes out, I'll get those. And of course, I'm going to have the Justice League pops. So.
I just got the new BAM box sitting over there. I didn't realize I was still subscribed to it. And that's the one with the freaking autographed Yoda from Clone Wars. But I canceled it because I have too many boxes.
It's also got if I'm not mistaken, it's also got a film sale from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So is that all the Funko news you got then?
Shut your Funko mouth.
All right.
And then we'll go in that. We'll move into Trinity Superhero Cinema.
Yeah,
go ahead there. My good man.
Start my screen share. Go ahead. All right. Where did it go? Oh, wow. Hold on. I messed up.
Uh-oh.
All right. There it was right. I don't know where I saw that. I don't know. Here it is. The Hollywood Reporter. It's the Black Panther trailer dropped. Oh, I screwed that all up. here's the first teaser trailer. We're not going to watch it on here because we got hit with a copyright strike last time we done something like this. I have yet to watch it yet, but I know it's going to be great. I mean, yeah, it's going to be great. So there's no point in even discussing that. What do you guys think? If you saw it, did you like it? I mean,
I have not seen it yet.
I like I said, I saw it just before we went live, and I am not the biggest Black Panther fan, but it looks pretty epic. So
I don't think it's going to do as well as some of the other Marvel movies, but I could be totally wrong too.
Yeah, you're totally wrong.
Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Wow, I
Well,
appreciate your honesty.
Black Panther's never had a big movie, so I mean, it's going to have a lot of, you know. It's like Wonder Woman. The hype for Wonder Woman was built up because Wonder Woman had never had a feature film, you know, and somebody like Black Panther has definitely never had a feature film.
If you look at Wonder Woman compared to Black Panther, Wonder Woman's a very primary character in the DCU, where he is. I mean, yeah, he has a pivotal part in some roles and some storylines, but he's not as big a character as Wonder Woman is for sure.
True, I just think it'll be a good movie. I mean, the cast they got for it is stellar. I don't have it right here who I was in here, but
Michonne.
Yeah, it's got Michonne. It's got Lupita Nyong'o. Oh, yeah. I mean,
the baby ate my dingo.
And Ryan Coogler, who did Creed, is in that movie. Not the movie about Scott Stapp and Creed, about Apollo Creed.
They made a movie about Creed?
No. It's called With Arms Wide Open. All right, next story is reporting DC's Teen Titans series begins shooting this fall. That's pretty much all I know. There's Jeff Johns is writing it. And DC still have plans for the project. Yeah, it's Jeff Johns is writing this. I have no account if that's going to be the team in it or not. Who he's kind of let little things out on Twitter that might tease who the team is going to be. And it's Jeff Johns, dude. It's going to be great. What time is going to be great? Hello.
I guess not.
Okay.
No. Yeah, man. Teen Titans.
Yeah, I hope they have Damien. I can't wait to see Damien on the big screen or the TV screen. But we'll go ahead and go into.
Do you think they're really going to put Damien though on the TV versus movie?
You missed your chance to talk, sir. We're on to a different story. I'm blaming. Yeah.
Damn.
I think they will. I mean,
no. Move on. You've already cut me off, and you've already said they're moving on. So just
Wonder Woman actress hints at more actresses hint at more Amazonian backstory in Justice League. I don't know if this will be considered spoilers, but I'm going to talk about it. If you hadn't seen Wonder Woman by now, I'm sorry.
I saw it today.
It says the film only briefly touches on the relationship between Queen Hippolyta and Diana. Are we going to see more of that in the future? Gal Gadot says, of course, the mother and daughter relationship is always a beautiful but complex relationship. I think that there's a lot more to explore. Then Connie Nielsen said, and Wright and I, who is Robin Wright Penn, and I got to do a lot more in Justice League as well as Sisters as well, but kind of a bad but as well. She says as well a lot. We can't say much, but, and then it says Robin Wright Penn, or Robin Wright said, and more of the story, you get some of the history. And I think they're going to allude to the supposedly there was a mother box in Themyscira, and I think they're going to open with that big. There's going to be like a big thing showing the first war with the dark side and the humans and the Amazonians fighting together, and I think it's going to show all that and tell about the mother boxes. The Atlantis has a mother box, Earth has a mother box, and then there's one's somewhere else. So I think that's what's going to come into play there. What do y'all think about it? Mike, you saw Wonder Woman today. Give us your thoughts.
All right, Wonder Woman, and this is coming from a Marvel fanboy. I never really got into Wonder Woman, and that film was amazing. First off, if you have the backdrop of any of the world wars or Vietnam, I'm sold because I soak that shit up. Gal Gadot or Jethro Tull or whatever her name is.
Jethro Tull.
She killed it. She killed it. She killed it as a warrior when she first got to the England or France or wherever they went to. The innocence she had of not knowing what the human, the humans were like, and just awesome stuff.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it already, this is a spoiler. Ares is in it. He looked amazing. What's his name? Chris Pine was awesome. I mean, there was the only complaint I do have. There was some slow moments, but they were just fleshing out the story. But 2 thumbs up. Great stuff. If best DC movie since whatever.
I agree, man. You know, as somebody who loved Batman vs Superman and Man of Steel, I have to agree this is the best one so far. Wonder Woman was.
I mean, it's comparable to Elektra. I mean,
well, Dave, you can be ejected from your own show. You know that, don't you?
maybe. No, I thought it was very good.
Leonard
best
Hudson
DC
says
movie.
he's going to see it tomorrow. Sorry to spoil anything. If
Yeah,
we did.
sorry. I've seen it twice, so. And I know Jesse from JLS commented on my Facebook post. I said, I think it got better the second time around. He said, imagine seeing it 3 times.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I agree, Big E's. Big E said best DC movie since Batman Nolan movies. This is the best DC movie since The Dark Knight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And this is, like I say, this is coming from somebody, and you know, a lot of people don't know this, but Gal Gadot was in the Israeli army, and a lot, so she knows what she's doing. And I know a lot of people say she like in some of her other movies, she came across as wooden when she acted. She knocked this out of the park, in my opinion. So,
you know what this made after watching this? It made me. Doom 143 just popped in here. What's up, Doom? It made me want to go back and watch Batman versus Superman just to see her in it.
Yeah. I heard a lot of people actually say that. We're kind of lingering, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next story. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to cut anybody off, but does anybody know who this chick is? Ant-Man and the Wasp recruits Black Mirror star Hannah John Cumming for a key role. They don't tell who the key role is. Y'all know who that girl is?
No, I don't.
Hannah Montana?
Apparently, that's what I thought too. She played in something called Killjoys and Black Mirror. They say she was good in the Killjoys, and that's on Netflix. Doom says Wonder Woman was awesome.
Area 51 says we're going to try the Mummy on Sunday.
I want to see that too, but I've heard it's bombing. But I don't let anybody, make up my mind on that. But nobody knows who this is, so I'm going to go ahead and move on from this chick because we don't even know who she's playing. I just thought I'd talk about this. But this guy, he's a reporter for the Hollywood Reporter. He's a journalist, and he broke this. He said, "News: Eli Roth's Death Wish remake, starring Bruce Willis, getting November 22nd release, will face off against Pixar's Coco. Happy Thanksgiving." Bruce Willis and Eli Roth doing a Death Wish remake? Yes, please.
What's the last thing Bruce Willis was in that was even mainstream? It's been a while.
Die Hard 16.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I don't know. That's a good question. That's an even better question than.
Let me.
Maybe that should be our next contest question if we do a contest.
Let me look up Bruce Willis.
But I guess I could see that. I don't know if maybe. I don't know. On the fence about it.
As long as it's not The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love The Rock, but I do want to see something that don't have him in it.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. As far as I'm concerned, comically flawed. And then it goes to Reindeer Games. I love Reindeer Games. It's a Christmas movie. as well as of course family Christmas vacation or something like that.
You know, one more
Christmas
that I
Krampus.
there's one more that I consider a Christmas movie that nobody else does, but Lethal Weapon 1.
Kind of at the very first of it.
No, at the end of it too, because he fights Gary. Oh, what's his name? Oh,
Fights who?
he fights. Oh, what's his name?
Get him off me, Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey. He fights Gary Busey on the lawn and chokes him out with some Christmas lights and stuff.
He doesn't choke him out with Christmas lights, does he?
In one part of that fight, he does choke him with some Christmas lights, I think. But I know they fight in the rain in the yard, and the yard's all made up, and the house has got Christmas lights on it, so yes. Gremlins.
So Bruce Willis was in a movie called Marauders in 2016.
Yeah.
That wasn't mainstream, though, I guess. I don't know.
Never heard of it.
Anyway, on to the next topic. I want to see this. I don't know. Did y'all say if you wanted to see this or not?
I don't know. I'd have to see the trailer, I think, to really get a determination on that.
Yeah.
It depends what's out with it.
If it comes along like that, if it comes out like that one, it wasn't a Death Wish, but it was kind of in that vein that James Wan did with Kevin Bacon, the Death Sentence. Did you guys see that movie? That was one of James Wan's first movies, and it's where Kevin Bacon and his son's coming back from a hockey game, and his son goes in to pay for gas, and these guys rob the store and kill his kid, and then the guy ends up getting off, and Kevin Bacon goes hardcore.
Fuck, what's that movie? That ain't Mystic River, is it?
No, that's got Tim Robbins and bunch of other people. That's a good movie too, though. But that movie that I was just talking about is called Death Sentence. If anybody's seen that, yeah. Big E said yes. Trinity saw that movie. It was great. It was, man. That's James Wan. When I first saw that, I didn't know that was James Wan until he started getting bigger, and then I saw that as part of his.
That popped in.
What?
No, Jeremy.
Did you send a no picture?
Black Panther producer discusses the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, the producer says, so we're finishing up what we call Phase 3, which will sort of end with the fourth Avengers film in 2019, and then I think for us, we continue that conversation of what's next. Who will be the new heroes? Wow, really? Who will be the new heroes? Who can tell great new stories and bring us it to the world, to new worlds that we haven't even had a chance to visit yet, while still expanding on the slate of heroes we have and finding the next step for characters people have come to love. We're looking for the next best story, and then we let the story tell us what we should be making as part of that one united narrative in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Also, it's not in this story, but they put James Wan as in charge, not James Wan, James Gunn, in charge of the Marvel Cosmic Universe. What do y'all think about this?
I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry.
I didn't figure you were. You couldn't breathe, and it's your own fault.
What other stories can they do?
Yeah, it's like they're trying to they're going to new worlds, and it says, but what caught my eye was who will be the new heroes? That caught my eye. So we're gonna get all new.
Well, Mighty LJ, Dead Mother Extraordinaire is in the house.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
It says something about who will be the new heroes. That caught my eye. Who will be the new heroes? Who can tell great new stories? So does that mean
Totally Awesome Hulk?
No, I will boycott. They do that.
Well, James Gunn has already said that after the last Avengers movie, the Guardians of the Galaxy are not going to be the same either.
Yeah. So the next Guardians movie won't even be Rocket and all them.
I don't know. There's going to be new characters and other characters leaving.
Huh.
Well,
I don't know. It's got me wondering, like, if who's going to die in Infinity War is what I want to know.
mm-hmm. I bet there's going to be Cap. That's my theory.
Cap and Iron Man. I think Iron Man more than Cap. Because Robert Downey Jr. don't want to play that role anymore. I mean, he wants to just pop up in movies.
Yeah.
Well, they could bring in Riri.
Yeah.
No.
They could do that.
No, thank you.
I think I did read that they're going to do that. One time before, if you go back on one of our old episodes, I think I did read that. Because they were something about this chick from the Nickelodeon, like she was a Nickelodeon. They're talking to her or something. I remember doing that story though. If you go back and read that, I don't know who it'll be, but I'm excited. Anyway, let's see, what is this? I got another one. Oh, here's the poster for Black Panther. No reason to linger on that. We already the trailer was already out. I'm not going to read all that. Black Panther, yeah, we got a poster. What y'all think about the poster? It looks all right to me. Kind of Photoshopped, but
yeah, they're all Photoshopped anymore.
What?
I said they're all Photoshopped anymore.
Enunciate, man. Jeez. No, I'm playing.
I mean the peanut butter cookie.
Well, that's your own fault. All right, these last two tabs I got left up here, they're kind of the same story. Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins is not signed on for the sequel, but she revealed on Conan O'Brien last night, "We're working on it. I hope to. I love it. I love the world. We're all really excited about it. We'll see," Jenkins told O'Brien. I think it was pretty smart for them, in my opinion, not to have her locked up. By the way, Patty Jenkins is a babe. But I think it was kind of smart because, like, the way their movies was going, if this would have flopped, they would have had to retool it. So I'm kind of, I think it was kind of smart of not to have her on a multi-picture deal, even though now she's going to be like Paulie in Goodfellas, like, if you pay me, she's going to want that boatload of money now but she deserves it, man. I'd like to see Patty Jenkins, if she does do another Wonder Woman movie, I'd like to see her do, which I hope she does, Wonder Woman Part 2, but I'd like to see her do a Superman movie.
You saying that she was a babe, Jeremy? Is that what you said?
Yes.
A little old for you.
Well, I just think she's cute. Or hot. How about that?
Well, whatever. She's 45.
That's my age.
You're not 45.
I'm close.
He is a grandpa.
Goddamn right.
Wow.
Also, byproduct of this, in case y'all was holding out going to see the movie because this, Wonder Woman got the Oprah seal of approval and nothing else matters, apparently, to whoever wrote that story, but they're an idiot. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, if you were holding out saying, "I'm not going to go see Wonder Woman until Oprah says it's okay," then yes. You heard it here, folks. You're an idiot. But what did y'all, being that y'all already saw Wonder Woman, do y'all think Patty Jenkins should come back for Part 2?
I think she did a good job.
I think she knocked it out of the park.
I think she should do Zatanna.
Zatanna?
I don't know.
You don't know who Zatanna is?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think Zatanna should have her own movie.
She's a babe.
Why not? Aquaman's having his own movie. Why can't Zatanna?
Aquaman is a big character, and Aquaman has long hair on the cover of the Dark Knight of Forge, and I'm just rambling. Now I have no more story to talk about. That's the end of my segment, even though I don't have a cool catchphrase like Spider Grandpa.
I was going to say.
You can.
Yeah, you got to think up one.
Yeah.
I was reading what he said here. Somebody should eventually get off their ass and give us either Lazarus or Southern Bastards as a series.
He also said, I'd like for us to eventually start getting some Image movies. Yeah, that would be great. I think if Spawn does really good, we'll see.
Man, I mean, it's going to be hard with Spawn because the last Spawn movie came out, what, 90?
I'm sorry, comically flawed. Aquaman is not a bomb.
I think he
Sorry
is.
to tell you.
Hate to beat you.
Yeah. Okay, well then, next time you have the chance, you go see Jason Momoa and tell him he's a bum to his face.
I'll tell him. I'm bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, El Justice selected preview for the Justice League movie and the Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I didn't get a preview for Justice League when I saw it today.
What?
Really? I got Spider-Man: Homecoming, Thor.
They knew you was coming.
And that was it.
That's why they put Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's all. Spectacular Spider-Grandpa's coming to see Wonder Woman, so we got to put that up there.
It's the same trailer that you can see online, though.
I want someone to edit the Spider-Man: Homecoming trailer where he says something about Spider-Man on YouTube and put it Spider-Grandpa.
He just said Jason Momoa was a Roman Reigns wannabe. No, you're sorely wrong for that. Who's Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is a nobody.
He's a wrestler.
He's a nobody, though.
He's a wrestler. He's probably one of the biggest wrestlers out right now.
He's a bum. You heard it here first.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and close the curtains on Trinity's Superhero Cinema, and we'll go into the last minute things we want to talk about, or shout-outs or anything like that. Overall, I thought the Wonder Woman movie was good, even though I give Jeremy a lot of crap. I like to tease him a little bit about it, but it was really good. I thought it was going to be very like overly feminist type of movie, but it wasn't. I think it was a good balance of it. I think because I figured the men were going to be more like the needed to be saved. I think it was a very good balance between the characters. Trevor, he had his parts too, and I thought it was really well done. I'm actually looking forward to a second movie, but I don't know what story they're going to try to go from on the second movie. I mean, of course, we're still in development and scripts, nothing's been done yet, but I think it's overall a very good movie, though. Best one for DC so far.
First off, comically fast that sounds like I got under Trinity skin. Nah, man, I'm just ribbing you. I'm just messing around.
Aquaman and the Snorks is the only movie I would go see.
Well, I have a question for y'all. I've been meaning to ask this ever since Mike or somebody showed a book with Namor on the cover of it. Okay, Namor is basically an Aquaman ripoff, or however that goes. He's the same character, right? Why does he have wings on his feet? If he's underwater, he can't run fast.
Use it for land, I think. I don't know. Well, Google that. Namor ankle fin. Ankle.
He don't have fins on his ankle. He has wings.
Namor wings. There we go. Okay, Mike, how about you? You have any last-minute shout-outs or anything else you would like to say this evening?
Yeah, I want to shout out Jeremy's buddies over at Reviews from the Batcave. I won another contest from them, and they sent me this autographed Flash number 0, and it's autographed by Mark Waid, so that's pretty cool to have. And a few new subscribers. Is Cat Ren in the house? I ain't seen Cat Ren all day. I just wanted to compliment her on her quote.
I think we made her mad when we gave out the spoilers for.
She wasn't in here, I don't think, was she?
I don't know.
I haven't seen her. Anyway, I got a few new subscribers. One of them is Joe Martinelli. He has 66 subs. Comic Town, he has 441 subs. Ray Jr., he has 66. And Dirtbag Jones, he has 50 subs. So go check them fellers out. And what else?
Biggie's comic said the wings are so he can fly, but he has wings on his feet so he can fly?
So he can steer in the water.
If I
There
had
you go,
wings,
Jeremy.
I would fly. Let me contemplate.
I want to shout out Big
Sorry.
E's Comics and the New York Warriors too.
Yes.
So thank you, Big E's, for joining us this fine Friday evening.
I'm trying to
man.
get to myself. How about you, Jeremy? Any last minute things you would like to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to the Doom 143. I don't think he's in here anymore. He's got that big 700 subs contest going.
He's
And I think
got like 1,000 entries into.
Yeah. He should go rename it to his 800 subs contest because he's probably got 800 by now. Because the dude, but he actually sent me some books here recently, and like if you saw my video, you could see the genuine excitement on my face when I opened up this package.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Yeah, I never honestly thought I would never own these books because they're out of my price range, and I just never went after them. Yeah.
Classics.
They are classics. One of the best Batman stories ever told. The sequels, not so much, but this one holds up pretty good. I actually have the trade of this. So, yeah, shout out to the Doom. If you haven't entered this contest, I think tonight was the last night to enter it. I think it ends tonight, or he may have extended it to Sunday. I'm not sure on that, but everybody in the community is probably already entered this contest anyway. Shout out to Seeking Near Mint Comics. He's been doing some podcasts every couple of weeks with Tito from Kingdom Comics, Mark Walters and all those guys, Alex, the Doom, they all pop in. Comically Flawed, I've seen you pop in there a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. The chat at least.
What is that, the 9.8 crew?
No, that's the 9.2. They got the regular one, but he's been doing it's just like comic talk, and then sometimes like just different little topics. They'll talk about them.
Oh, I gotcha.
I just go in there and hang out in the chat and have some really good conversation with folks and drop some knowledge and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, like you said, shout out to Big E's and the New York Warriors for stopping by. And like Alex calls me, Trinity Winfrey. I tell you to get that Wonder Woman's good. Now you can go see it. And also subs for everybody. Area 51, look under your chair. You got a sub from the Blaster Stasher crew.
Wonder Woman was good until Thor comes out. Oh shit! I said it. I love you, buddy.
Well, but that tells me that Mike don't think Spider-Man: Homecoming is going to be any good or as good. So
I said it last week. I am more excited for Thor than I am Spider-Man. Yes, shoot me in the face.
No, don't do that.
Okay, so I just got one I'm going to shout out tonight.
Oh, I got some more subs. I would give 9 playing. I'm just messing with you.
What?
Go ahead.
Get your pie hole. Let me do my thing. This geriatric geek. Just found him last night. I was going through a whole bunch of comic book hauls. Pretty cool guy, older guy. Looks like he's got a pretty good collection. He talks about his grandkids a little bit too in there. Grandpa might relate to him a little bit there. But seems like a pretty cool guy. Go check him out. He has 205 subs currently right now. And I think I don't have anything else. Hopefully next week Paul will not be on call or on the crapper, whatever he's doing tonight. And be back here same time with hopefully the whole crew. So whether you blast it or whether you stash it, happy reading, guys, and we'll catch you next Friday.
Later, guys.